Hi, I'm Nicole Stone. I live here in Spain. This is where I run most of my retreats. And I just wanted to give a bit of feedback for Amelia and Foti and the retreat coaching course that I've done this year. I took the full coaching package, and the stage I'm at now, I'm pretty much coming towards the end of this year's worth of retreats. So we've run about, I think it's about 8 or 9 retreats this year here in Spain and also actually in the UK. And before I took the course, what was happening in my business? Well, I've been running retreats here in Spain for probably coming up to 20 years. So we've been doing it for a little while. And I would say that I'd got to a stage where I just feel I needed some fresh input, some fresh ideas, a new set of experienced eyes to have a look at what I was doing and see if I could improve any of my systems. And so when Foti and Amelia's course appeared in my Instagram feed, I was instantly interested because I was looking for some mentoring. So I signed up for the full coaching package, and they've been absolutely brilliant. They've really helped me. And I would say that particularly for me, it was great to have somebody who's got some experience in retreats to have a look at what I was doing and to give me some guidance as to where I could improve and elevate and change, obviously, what I was doing, because it's very easy, I think, when you work on your own as a retreat leader to just get stuck in a little bit of a habit of what you've always done. And you also don't have an awful lot of time to see what everyone else is doing either. So it was great just to have somebody like Amelia be able to give me her personal feedback from their own experience of running retreats across the world. The results we did some Facebook advertising. I was really nervous about doing that, I'll be honest with you. It's something I've never done in 20 years, and I wasn't convinced really that we were going to get the results. But I was really surprised. Foti and his team's knowledge of how to make the best use of Facebook advertising is fantastic. I'd never ever would have been able to find that information out myself. But the results were amazing. I think in only maybe about 3 weeks of our advertising in spring of this year, we had over 400 inquiries from our adverts, which was just mind-blowing. So over 400 inquiries, and out of those 400, I think from memory, we had about 8 or 10 actually go ahead and book a retreat. So the value, if you like, that we got, or the turnover we got from those 8 to 10 bookings, definitely paid for our advertising, which was fabulous. My next business goals, well, as I said, we're coming towards the end of our year of retreats here in Spain, and I've got dates already set up for next year. So my next business goals are, actually, we've got some new venues lined up for next year. That was something I wasn't expecting to happen this year, was that I had to find some new venues. So we've got some new venues lined up for our retreats next year. So I'm really looking forward to exploring some new areas of Spain and to running some more retreats in different venues. So I've got to cultivate a lot of new sort of good relationships in those particular areas. But what have I overcome through this process? I think I have overcome my hesitance about charging a little bit more for what we do, to be honest with you. As I said, I've been doing this for 20 years, and I think I was a little bit too afraid to charge a little bit more. But Amelia really gave me the confidence to understand that what I offer is of great value. And also in reflection, when I look at other retreats, how much they charge, what they offer, I realise actually probably we were underpricing ourselves. So with her hand holding, she gave me the confidence to go ahead and actually increase our prices. So that's definitely, I'd say, something I've overcome, was that hesitance, the imposter syndrome of thinking that what I offer isn't worth very much, if you like. So I've definitely got over that now, because I increased our prices this year, and we still sold out everything. So maybe I was underpricing myself for many years. And what would I say to someone who's thinking about taking this course? I would say, jump in and do it. You know, I appreciate it is quite an investment, and it certainly was something I hesitated about to begin with because it is quite an investment. But definitely the guidance I've had and the help that they've given, they looked at my website, they produced some fantastic brochures for me to help promote the retreats, and also Foti's and his team's knowledge of how Facebook works. definitely you will spend an awful lot of time trying to find that all out yourself. So rather than waste that time and energy and perhaps make some mistakes along the way, I would say jump in, pay the money, and let these guides, these mentors, take you through to the next stage, because it will elevate your business. Anyway, hope that helps. Good luck with your retreats, and maybe, who knows, we might bump into each other one day. All right, take care. Thanks ever so much.